Highlander Druid is actually doing pretty well right now, and it is one of the best performing decks for the class, albeit with a very small sample size. But in this video, I'll give you a quick guide about the deck, show its mulligans, win rates, as well as some general tips for it, so you have a better idea of how to play with and against this deck. So if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget you can hire me for some Hearthstone coaching. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
As I said, it is the best performer, but a very small sample size, only 200 games, but then again it's freaking Highlander, so how many games can we actually expect for it to accumulate? With 30 unique cards, it'd be like that sometime. But yeah, it is Highlander with above 56%, we also have another similar variant with 54, and yeah, this one consists of this thing. So we have a Forbidden Fruit in here, which you can use defensively very successfully, but also don't forget you can use this offensively. We do have audio amplifiers, so you do amp up to 11 mana, so you could technically get 11 damage or 22 armor out of it. But you can also actually use this very offensively with the help of Ignis Weapon. Like if you get a 1 mana Ignis Weapon out of this, with Wind Fury, maybe with Battlecry damage on it, and slap it with the big ol' Forbidden Fruit like that, that is above 20 damage in a single turn, so you could be taking some people by surprise. You could also just go for the usual 10 mana Wind Fury weapon, and on the next turn, if it survives, you could slap it with 22 extra like that, and that's basically OTK potential at that point. But yeah, a lot of the times it is coming down to it being defensive, especially against the aggro classes. Innervate helps you get closer to your things faster. We have a bunch of good dragons with Gift Wrap, Whelp, Splish Splash, Take to the Sky so you can fin out. Chia Drake is insane nowadays. Desert Nest Matron helps you with all the tempo. Spinetail Drake helps you with removal, and it's also a chunky boy. Raystraza is hella nice, especially if there's no Reno to swipe her. We also have Faye in here. And that's about it for the dragon package. We have Malfurion's Gifts, usually used for ramp, but you could also use it for swipe, for gain armor, so be flexible about it, especially if you have access to your Chia Drake, you might actually get some spell power action and do free damage AoE like that. Against certain classes that might be the play. Miracle Salesman does a nice one drop in here. Peaceful Piper is in here so you can draw out your Park Panther faster. That's a pretty good minion for you to control the early game board. And a lot of times you could be using this to discover a random beast, because that's the only beast you run in the deck, so you're no stranger to discovering extras. Audio Amplifier helps you with your hand size as well as the mana amp up, so you can do bigger fruits most probably, but you can also just do things like Reno plus hero power, Yogg plus hero power, Zilly plus hero power, a lot of things plus hero power kind of deal. We also have Watcher of the Sun is one of your Forge cards, the other one is your Gloomstone Guardian, and that's how you activate your Ignis. Frost Lotus gives you some nice armor plus card draw, ain't nothing wrong with that. Photographer Fizzle could be giving you some pretty nice snapshots with extra Renos, extra Raystraza's, extra, basically anything you're looking for, but yeah, Reno and Raystraza would be at the top of your naughty list. And don't forget, this guy takes the picture from left to right, so a lot of the time you are going to be taking a picture of 9 cards in your hand, but if the important one's on the far left, you don't really need to empty up your entire hand to crack open the Fizzle picture. So yeah, be smart about it, and a good idea is, if you're not using Firestone, if you're using frickin' Deck Tracker, which still doesn't give us this improvement of quality of life change to actually have a remembering the snapshot for us, you can just use something like your snipping tool. Like, here's a picture of my last hand. You just click new, take a picture, and you hold it like that. Or just take a print screen, I don't know, use your phone, something. Just take a picture so you actually know what you're going to be getting back, because it's very important for the positioning, because you're usually not going to be able to get all of the cards back. Because a lot of times you are taking a picture of 9, heck even 10 cards with the audio amplifier, it's possible. We have Trog Gem Tosser, a pretty good defensive and offensive minion, like you could be amping up the damage with this fella. We also have Ignis, like I said, you could be going for a 1 mana Wind Fury weapon, for a 10 mana Wind Fury weapon, usually every time it's a Wind Fury weapon. It's also not a bad thing to have in your Fizzle snapshot, both just the weapon or Ignis itself. So yeah, be smart about how the game's gonna be going, and choose accordingly. If you're against faster matchups, you usually go for the 1 mana, for the 5 mana. If you're against slower matchups, you either go for a 10 or for a 1. Again, if you're feeling lucky for a Wintry Forbidden Fruit like that. We have Magathon here. Actually, we're not running that many spells. Like, you have like 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells. Yeah, we have the Crystal as well. So that's 6 spells only and 24 other cards. So, and the Fizzle Snapshot could be a spell, so be careful. And also the Miracle Salesman. But yeah, you're no stranger to ripping Magathon like that, so you can find your important stuff. Especially if you have a Sky Mother Aviana in the mix, because she can be giving you quite the bangers for real cheap. And yeah, she's a very, very fun card to be jamming with right now. Gives you a lot of extra gas where you shouldn't have it. Summer Flower Child helps you get some of your big cards. It's 6 mana or above, so you have quite a few of those. You're hoping to be getting your Raystraza, your Reno faster like that, but a lot of times you're going to be getting something else, and that's fine, I guess. Crystal Cluster is a very nice amp for your mana nowadays, and even if you're already amped up, it gives you a bunch of free 7 Tentacles, so ain't nothing wrong with that either. Nomelia is a decent control tool for you. You do have Innervate and Ramp, so you do drop this fairly early if you really need it and if you already have it. Raystraza obviously crazy good. Be careful, try at least a little to predict if the opponent is gonna have the Reno against you or try to bait it out somehow, but a lot of times you just rip this and hope for the best. Like in the end of the day, if they're a Reno deck, odds of them having a Reno on the turn where you have Raystraza is about 25%, so unless that's your really, really main ring condition, and I don't think it ever is, it's just a nice inclusion, I think you just rip it and pray they don't get the 25% odds. And if you have it in your Fizzle Snapshot, you can just fucking do it again later. Faye is also pretty nice, pretty discounted, usually. Not that discounted, because we run like, what, 7 dragons in there, but she does drop fairly early for you, and it's a nice taunt with heal for you, so helps big time. Reno, insane as always. Yoxaron can help you with board clear usually. Against Warriors, you could be using this fat fuck for some hand fill, actually, because if the opponent actually fills your rest of your deck with just bombs and you're actually very low on real cards, you might just use Yogg, fill your hand with tentacles, and not play any of them. And if you start top decking bombs, you're actually burning the bomb without activating it, and that's actually a great way to be playing around Highlander Warriors nowadays. As long as the opponent is an idiot and they don't realize they should tempo the shit out of you, so you actually start emptying your hand. Filling your hand up like this and not playing anything for a few turns could help you big time. Raystraza can also help you big time like that, because you could actually keep your hand full while playing a single card. Like if you're at 1 card less than max hand capacity, at the start of the turn, first you discover a dragon and then you draw a card. So if the discovered dragon is the filling up your hand like that, you are going to be burning bombs again. So that's a pretty cool way to play around the Highlander Warriors as well. We also have Zillion here. He's going to be a twin module plus lifesteal. Honestly, you might even consider going with the discount module plus perfect module. This way you're going to have more control tools in the early turns, but this is also pretty fine, honestly. Gives you some pretty good stuff. And we have the Titan at the end, pretty nice. Usually you want to be using the first time to refresh your mana so you can actually get yourself a 5/5 on the board while developing a full extra turn like that. So yeah, pretty good stuff all around. Matchup wise, we really don't have any stats. It's just way less populated. Really can't say much about that. And as for the kept rates, we're gonna go like this. Not win rate, just kept, because the win rate, I mean, it does show some stats apparently, but not awfully populated. Like, yeah, whenever you see your best card being a 0 kept rate, like, what is this even? So let's look at the kept rate stuff. Going first, you obviously want to be curving out decently well with a Salesman, with a Splish Splash. Take to the Skies ain't bad. Wouldn't really hold on to Audio Amplifier like that. It's not a horrible thing to be doing, but it's not something you straight up keep in your hand. You'd much rather top deck it later on. It's something to do in the early turns, but obviously you would much rather Splish Splash on turn 2 if you can. Peaceful Piper is not a bad 1-drop, so you can ensure you have the Panther. Gift Wrapped is not bad as well. Frost Lotus is also not bad, so you can actually be active on turn 4. And yeah, I guess depending on the matchup, you might have some differences here, but all around, these should probably be the cards you're looking for. As for On the Coin, the situation is probably not much different. It really isn't. Apparently Crystal Cluster becomes a bit more keepable here. You could even consider Innervate in some cases going second like that. If you have something to coin into quickly, it might be worth it like that, but yeah, all around, same stuff. Obviously, it's not a cheap deck. No Highlander deck is cheap, and this is no different, but it's definitely hella fun. Very, very powerful if your cards actually click. And yeah, all around it's definitely enjoyable to play with. Very capable deck, especially on lower ranks. You should be climbing with ease because people don't really bode well. They don't really do well against very high value decks like this. They typically cannot really play around a lot of the dishes you could be dishing out. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the guide. Hope this helps you. Now let's check out some of my games on my road to top legend with it. Hope you enjoy. It's a secret meta breaker. Sure is, if you're into losing. I don't know, man. I don't know. Spell Mage is trash on so many levels in my book. Like, it's just a horrible play pattern kind of deal, if you ask me. Against the Warlock could be fatigue. I'm in trouble. I'm in danger! Would have been a nice idea to actually import it. Ain't gonna import itself. Highlander Druid. I'm not sure it's gonna come down to any of these. Kaviana is cool and all, but we're against a probably fast fatigue lock, so I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna hold on to the Lotus and get it blossoming and whatnot. The Blossom. Okay, this hand is not great. Very slow. Okay, my cards are coming back to me, it seems. We are a Highlander deck after all. Odds of that happening are slim to none, but we're gonna see them anyway. Yeah, thank you for drawing everything from the bottom. It ain't gonna draw itself, chat. Warlock today? That's weird, but no, we're facing a real one. For real, for real. If I do this next turn, I might... No, I will be fine. I'm only drawing 2. Well, he's curving. At least somebody is. Might consider coining this bad boy out. We'll see. I mean, this thing isn't blossomed yet, so seems like that's what we're doing. Okay. Reno wheel is fun. Like absolute Reno? That's interesting. Stop it, that tickles. I'm thinking about trying Fatigue Warlock as well today, but I don't know about that. I don't know. Let's gain a little bit of armor, I think. Okay. Might use this for ramp next turn. I'm gonna have enough mana to forge this thing as well. Healing is gonna be muy importante. Okay, that's not very big of him. I was lucky-ish. Yeah, let's do some rampage. It'd be a damn shame if he has another Trog. Real shame. Okay, he does not have a second one. Not anymore. He could flood the board with a bunch of free freeze here, and he's very high on the fatigue counter. Getting even higher. Guess he's not doing that. That was an important card to burn, wasn't it? I'm no fatigue lock expert, but I feel like that was muy importante. Let's see what this fella gives. All of my mechs? Well, I guess I can play Ziliax next turn, technically, like this. I mean, I'm full health. I don't need that. Can get this puppy out. And I guess we're just gonna control the board a little. I think this guy's fizzling out. Stream lagging for anybody else? I really hope it's just you. My My alerts haven't gone off and I'm seeing decent stats, so I'm pretty sure it should be fine. Okay. Is that a bunch of fatigue action? Even if it was, it's gone now. Might as well just do this. I might just gain 20 armor and call it a day soon. This guy doesn't have a way to fuck with me at this point, right? Like, best he can do is build a very wide free board. Yeah, it's always fun. Like, usually Highlander Druid is one of my favorite decks when it's actually not super broken, you know? And right now I think it's such a case. So let's see if we enjoy it as we usually do. Okay. I guess I can gain even more armor this way. What else am I doing this turn, though? This thing needs to die. Do I waste no Melia? That's a waste. Could go with a Gem Tosser, it seems. Yeah, Gem Tosser sounds fine. So let's draw first. Make the trade first, so we don't leak too much damage, and slap it like it's hot. The Ring Priest is very strong. I definitely don't like the archetype of it, though. Like, I don't like its play pattern kind of deal. It's a little bit too oppressive, if you ask me. But, yeah, I just banged out a video with it, so... It is far from the worst. Well, might as well just kill him. Flawless victory. Okay, first game was a breeze. Didn't expect it to be this easy against fatigue locks, but yeah, I guess it makes some sense. Okay, we got the new shiny coin. Let's equip that shit. Hey, we're even on a win streak. Let's keep that. Let's keep that.
My beloved Tyrande.
Okay. Guess it's a Remy most probably. We're ramping up a little. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Getting my sploosh. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. I think I'm gonna hold it like this. Reno could turn out important. The fuck is this, man? Control priest or some crap? Who are you? I'm a coin out of ramp next turn. Overheal priest of all people. Shouldn't be too hard then. No splish splash, wouldn't you know it? Shawoosh. Aviana, as I live and breathe. Let's do that then. First time playing my signature card. Haha, you've activated my signature card. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's 10 copies of Leroy Jenkins. Damn straight. There you go. Let's take a snap at it. Or should I? Yeah, why not? Rough.
simply nothing I can do.
Ooh, he's stealing. That's lame. Well, he's not Highlander. Probably. Is he? He might be. Does the snapshot come out empty for him, by the way, or was that a bug back in the day? I've heard about it. I don't know, why not? Let's keep the tempo going.
We rise to the warring sun.
Sure. Okay. I mean, I don't know if he's Highlander or not. He probably is, if we gotta be honest, but odds of him having it, 24, so I like those odds, I guess. For all we know, we have a second copy of it through Aviano, so... Calm down. Okay. Well, we know he has Reno. Wow. Okay. Let's do that then. This is low-key lethal potential. I think it's guaranteed lethal. Fucking is. That was funny little discover now, wasn't it? Reno this, you filthy casual. Hey, how's it going, Trim? Welcome, welcome. Happy to have ya. Gonna drive up to the cottage soon. How bourgeois. How bougie is that of you, Trim? Driving up to a cottage in this economy. Have some good time, man. Hope you enjoy. Game was better? It is, I promise. It gets better after a few years. It gets better after you spend a few $1,000. What ya? Flamed Phoenix. How bad are we against Warrior? Gigabad, I'd assume. I'd assume Gigabad. I'll go like this. Thins out the deck quickly. Don't bother with these Mulligan guides, man. Like, they're so all over the place. At least I'm gonna ramp up real quick. I'm gonna be at 10 mana when he's at 5, probably. Hopefully. Let's get the tempo going. He can still assume I'm hero power doo-doo. Okay, he's forging the 3 damage. Oh boy! Christmas came early, chat. Oh, that's new. Yeah, it actually does. It does look kind of strong. Got lucky there now, didn't he? More ramping. Let's amp up. Oop. Let's amp up the ramp. Whatever. I don't see a reason not to make that trade. We should be able to stick Alex for quite a few turns. I mean, the Highlander Alex. Race Trouser, that is. Let's gain that armor up. Ain't gonna gain itself. Next turn I could try my luck tradabling the Snake Oil, see if we can get Race Trouser. If we don't, we play this. Maybe Photographer. We shall see. Okay, well that's guaranteed then. But let me see if I can get the 5 damage. I can, chat, I can. Question is, what's better, Raystraza next turn or this guy drawing? Fuck that. I gotta draw me some Raystraza, right? Fuck. Oh, that was unlucky. Literally, I mean, not really that unlucky, but damn. Fine. Here's what it is. This allows me to brand if he has it. I don't think he has it though. I don't believe he has that nonsense. I haven't yet, but I will. I shall soon. Should I drop Fae? Feel like it's actually the appropriate thing to do. Yeah, let's Fae it up. Doesn't give him a good target to slap in. Could have a Brawler, obviously, but doesn't matter. Kinda wanna be taking a pick of Raystraza, you know? Fuck. Well, at least we're gonna connect a little here. Imagine if I had a bounce effect I can actually steal with Yogg and bounce it back to my hand and fuck him up like that. Hilarious. I don't know how smart it is for me to actually thin out my deck right about now.
What to do?
Kinda wanna play Magatha and then take a Fizzle Snapshot.
What to do? Time waits for no one.
Might burn a bunch here. I drew Raystraza. Did I burn Raystraza? Please don't. Okay, I didn't. Ziliak's a goner. Good enough. Okay, we took a nice picture of Raystraza there, so that's nice. It's something. Please don't have the bomb boy. Let me take a picture of this hand. The fizzle hand. Fuck. Haven't forged yet. Should I pretend he doesn't have Reno? Think I will. He has Reno. How odd. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Fuck, Kris is at the far left of my hand, so it's gonna be very hard for him to actually crack her open like that. See this then? We found Aviana. Might need to hold on to her for a while. Can I get my forge? Nope. This ain't gonna be pretty. Looking for Boom Bob. That's fine. Would be nice if we get the Fizzle Snapshot on time before he shuffles the shit out of me. Okay, we found this thing. Now let's do a little refreshing. Sounds about right. He's gonna have to brawl this crap even if he has Boom Boss. Good news is I have several different ways of filling up my hand if he Boom Bosses me so he burns some of those. Bad news is he's not a dumbass and he's gonna pressure me in the meantime. That's not that hot for him. Well, now it is. That was guaranteed clear. He's gonna be left with a 5/5, I think. Yup. There's a snapshot. I'm gonna steal this 5/5 for now. Or should I do something smarter? Let's just Reno. It's not like he's gonna give me a great target for Reno anyway. Cactus Construct could give me a Dirty Rat, you know. Funnel Cake is interesting, but I think I'm grabbing this. That's no Dirty Rat, but this Forge, so at least we can activate the Idiot now. Soon. Let's go for the tenor. That might work. Do I play Aviana right about now? I think I'll just waste Nomelia for now. because we are trying to make some room for the snapshot soon. Might as well be wasting some of these fools. If he actually doesn't kill my weapon next turn, which he honestly should, I could actually do a Forbidden Fruit turn after and actually fuck him up Wintry style. That might work. The Azurite Cox. Sure. It's a lot of men. Nothing Yak can't fix. Even steals my... What's his face? Is he gonna get to play it this turn though? Because if he doesn't, I'm gonna kill it back. He did, chat. He did. Okay. That's gonna be rough. Of that ruffian. Sure. How about I think about it? I might actually get an Azurite Ox like this, I think. No, actually. I don't even know. How's this interaction gonna work? Wow, he didn't even attack, bro. Okay, that actually works, because at least I get to kill this shit. And, so I can force this bad boy. Okay. Acceptable. Sadly, we discarded the good cards. Kind of a bummer there, but it is what it is. He's probably gonna have a weapon destruction for it anyway, so who cares? I think I'll waste this thing. So we have room for the snapshot soon. Okay. He ain't clearing, he ain't healing that much either, but he does bump up his Inventor Boom this way. I could actually crack open the Fizzle Snapshot and reno-this so he doesn't do that thing. Sad news is I won't be getting Ray Straza, but come to think of it, is that really a win count for me? I don't think it is. Why is Reno 8? Because we drew it from the discount, right? I actually got this thing back, that's cool. And he didn't Viper me this turn, maybe he's not Vipering me next turn. Good news is now his Inventor Boom doesn't have shit. If I actually got Rag out of this, that would have been sexual. That's slightly annoying, but as long as he doesn't Viper the shit out of me here, I think we're fine. He cockblocked himself. Or not. Opsy. I think he done goofed. I think he went ahead and goofed it. Neat. Didn't expect us winning this one, but at least he didn't get his boom boss on time, so easy. Where did he clap? Neat. That went swell. Didn't know we had it in us. Yeah, him getting boom boss at the bottom 10 definitely did help there now, didn't it? But we had some game. If he did play the boom boss earlier, we had Yak to fill our hand up, we had the Fizzle Snapshot to fill our hand up, so we would have countered a few of the bombs. Not all of them, because he would have kept on pushing, but it is a potential game plan we could have been going for. Maybe I could have taken a better snapshot for that race Trials to actually be playable. It would have been nice if he actually didn't have Reno exactly on curve there either, but it is the situation we were. Thank you for the follow, not build. What's my bench press? Depressing. Bench press is depressing. I think I'm 4 rep max, about 100 kilos, so not that amazing, but for a tall guy, a bench press is not exactly peak performance with those long limbs and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, currently I think I do sets with about 90 kilos, which is not bad. Well, above average. I'd like to think I'm above average. I've been training for 20 years after all. Least I can do is be above average. Fucking hell, man. For real, for real. Okay. Golden card back, by the way. Recognize those noodles anywhere. I'm 33, so yeah, I started around 14-ish. Around that ballpark. But then again, I did sleep half through it, so well, there's that too. Kinda took me like 5 years to really get into it, not just go through the motions kind of deal. You know. Takes a man. Don't know what a man needs. Okay, next turn I get, if I top deck a dragon, I get to do this and that. If I don't, it's just gonna be dead then. Okay, he is gonna get some serious damage in me. Some serious bang for the buck. Look. We're in danger. We are not the danger, chat. We are in danger. But this helps me do this. Kind of a shame having to waste the coin, but I gotta get rid of that 2-4, don't I? Because next turn Huffer is gonna fuck me over. Turn after we can ramp a bunch. We'll see if that's feasible. Fuck. Okay, that's a nice Welpian. I won't be able to do both of them though. It's either a ramp or Nest Matron, so that's a damn shame. We should be hearing about it soon, Claw. Clayle? I don't know.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Time waits for no one.
Should I just gain 12? Should I kill one gain? Maybe I just gain. This way next turn I can gain like 20 armor that way, but I don't know, man. Yeah, it should be around that time indeed. Are we dead? I think it's exact one off, but hero power gets the job done. Saginus. Yeah, usually it's around that time. Indeed. Funky house. See what you got there, buddy. Against the dick of all people. Dick of all trades. Feel like I can hold on to Raystraza against the dick. Audio amplifier, it's not the most amazing thing to be doing on curve. I'd rather try for the sploosh.
You have the king's audience.
The fuck I do.
I am listening.
Okay, this gives us some shit to do.
Solves any problem. Just use more.
The citadel stands strong.
I'm not coining out. Let's see if a splish splash decides to come. It don't. Okay, next turn I can drop the big fat fuck. I could drop this guy. We'll see. Still don't know exactly what we're against. We know he has some control tools in there. We know he has hell yeah, shocker. Let's get this big man out. Why not? Sure. Well, I guess we can just build a weapon. Should I actually go for a 5er? I think I will. Ain't nothing wrong with 5er, guys. Gives you some cheap labor. These are bummer. Pretty dumb weapon, but nice control tool and whatnot. Next turn I can coin out Raystraza. And that line of thinking, why the fuck did I not craft a tenor there, but whatever. If it was this quality of a tenor, didn't really matter though. But yeah, I should have gone for a tenor there. Okay, this still gives me enough breathing room to coin Alex. Why do I keep calling it Alex? Because it looks like Alex, that's why, but damn, it's Raystraza. What's with the disrespect? Stop it, dude, that tickles. Stop tickling my pickle. Spaloosh.
Hanging's only good for smashing.
Neat. She lived the full life. We're still on the board. Decently. Okay. Well, these are not that hot, so might as well take this. Stop it, dude, that tickles. Let's get some armor, shall we? Okay, we found ourselves a Fae. Let's just get Fae for some healage. I'll also drop this man for extra bodies. I did want to tick Fae into the minion though. Getting some of that healing action. That leaves me with a 3-2 and a 1-1, so that's sad. But still, gives me a little bit more healing. I don't think he can really outvalue the shit I'm about to dish. It's actually doing still pretty decently well, AGOP. Fatigue Warlock is all the rage now though, but still a decent deck. They're all bad, so I'm gonna take this one. Helps me deal with that shit at least. I don't have straight up beasts in the deck, right?
Nature speaks through my tunes.
Control Mech. I have those. I can check that shit. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Why not? Why not? You can play that game. I've heard. And if those mechs actually stick, this guy's in danger. Ah, hello, champion. This ain't too bad. Matter is this though. This is probably better. Yeah, it is. Now I've just said it. We do have some of those, but it wasn't its time. Okay. Next turn with this thing, we could actually get some sick stuff. Yeah, shit. Hopefully he gets some small crap. Could have hero powered the small shit first, but what do we know? Guess he believed in the heart of the cards, or he has the 5-mana shit. Guess not. Honestly, he should have just hero powered and went for a 50-50 using the spell on one more and steal another 6-5 that way, but what do I know, guys? What do I know? Okay, the 2-3 is still on the board, so I can still get some good magnetics on it. Extra Sarah's never phase, I mean never hurt nobody. Do I have enough room? I do, because we did play the mech. Okay.
Stay alert, my children. Danger waits.
Let's go like this, perhaps. Get up all in it this time. Next turn with the Forbidden, we might even have Lethal Outage. I guess another win condition with this deck would be go for 1 mana Ignis Weapon, try to get Wind Fury and slap him big time with 22 worth of damage this way. Would be 26 with the Wind Fury weapon. Maybe even 28 if you get 2 damage as well. He already used 1 Sickly Grimwalker. Does he have another? And even if he does, he already used 2 crop rotations, so he doesn't have mana for the 5-er anymore. I think we got some. He figured it out, guys. He has figured it out. Why do people keep playing Death Knight nowadays, by the way? Feels like an awfully bad deck to me, but what do I know? Proceeds to play Death Knight next soon. Okay, well, that was a fun little round with the Druid, not gonna lie. Pretty fun deck. Let's do a quick guide about it while we're at it. Like me, I like doing some of them guides nowadays. I want to give you guys high quality Hearthstone contento, not just raw gameplay with my lovely voice on top of it.